Hi folks, it's Wayne Popovic with Venture RV coming to you from the Corporate Center. Today we're going to talk about the Touring Edition, SportTrek Touring Edition 333 VFK. The Touring Edition is our luxury line of travel trailers. Got a lot of nice upgrades, so let's take a look at it. So the 333 VFK is a 33-foot box, so you're looking at right about 37 feet bumper to hitch, and weight range is 8,800 pounds right in there. Okay, but has a molded fiberglass front cap, which is nice. It's like a hull of a boat. It's actually molded instead of just a wrapped front, and an automotive laminated windshield. Nice accent light over the top. On the front, it also has a electric tongue jack with a hitch light if you're hooking up or setting up at night. 30-pound tanks. There's two of them in there. Quick access lid cover for it. And you've got the battery disconnect. All the Touring Editions are pre-wired for solar panels. Okay, the Furrion portable solar panels plug in right there. And they also all have BAL electric stabilizer jacks that operate by the push of a button. All right, easy up, easy down, no more cranking. Frameless windows give it a great look on the outside. And then you've got the outside kitchen, which we do a great job outside kitchens. This one is got a lot of counter space. It's got a lot of storage above, a 2-burner cooktop, as well as a stainless steel sink and an adjustable faucet. This can move any angle for spraying, whatnot. And there's also a quick disconnect that comes off. You can put a hose with a spray end on it. Very convenient. A nice exterior beverage center. Some people call these refrigerators. Moving along, we're just going to look up at the awnings. Let me close this here. So, if you're going to put a big slide out on the campsite, it's nice to have a second awning. You almost have to do that because otherwise you lose all this space. All right? A full depth awning comes out 8 feet. This one is legless so that we can put it on the slide out without having the legs have to come down and take up that space. Allows us to have the kitchens and whatnot. But this has an automatic wind sensor. If the wind blows too hard, it'll automatically roll itself back in. This one over here is an electric awning also, but it's operated from the inside with the button. You slide it out or pull it in. It's got a 20-pound dump on it. If it gets more than 20 or 25 pounds of water on it, it'll dump itself and go back into position. The light strip on this is in the tube at the end of the awning, so when it slides out, when it comes out, you can change where the light shines just by rotating that tube. You know, you can shine it right down at your picnic table, shine it up at the bottom of the awning for ambient light, or even rotate it all the way back and come back halfway and light up a game or something you're playing on the other side of your awning. So it's a really nice awning. The doors are both friction hinge. Okay, they'll stay wherever you leave them. And they'll handle up to 20-mile-an-hour gusts. No more of the plastic or metal clips that go between the door and the counter and or the sidewall. These are the ones that I always tend to, close the door on and break. Plus, the door has a automatic screen door closer, screen shot. So, when the kids or grandkids are around, you're not going to be constantly yelling to close the screen door. Nice grab handle by the door as well. The second door is to the master bedroom. Again, both doors are covered by the awning. Your second set of stabilizer switches for the back. On the back, you've got a 200-pound capacity steel rack. It's powder coated and baked. Okay, it's not just dipped or sprayed. So you have superior corrosion protection compared to what some of the other manufacturers do. In fact, all of our frame components are powder coated and baked. The frame we use is a next-gen frame by BAL. It's not welded. The frame itself is not welded. It's actually an S-channel, so you don't have any heat stress caused by welding. It's actually huck bolted together, which are the fasteners they use to hold together airplanes and locomotives and construction equipment. Anything with high vibration or where a cracked or broken weld could be a problem, they'll use huck bolts. And that's what we use on our frame. Okay. Ladders included because it is a full walk-on roof. 4-inch bow truss rafters, wood rafters. You have 3/8-inch decking, and then a PVC membrane on top of that. So it's full walk-on roof, ladders included. All SportTrek Touring Editions come with the pre-mount for a backup camera as well. Takes the place of your rear view mirror when you're driving. Cable and satellite hookups. Makes it nice because you switch between the two, but it also, the satellite signal doesn't like to go through the booster on the cable side. So instead of having to rewire that if you're a satellite person, or give you jumpers so you can get around it, we just put in a dedicated line. LED lights throughout the entire exterior. You even have additional storage underneath the bed. This is the bed slide on the other side. What's nice about these is not only are they slam latch, but the magnetic catches won't wear out like the little spring-loaded plastic ones. You're not going to be replacing these all the time like you do the plastic ones. All right. One of the things we do different than a lot of manufacturers is the construction, especially the floor. Now, we use a better frame than a lot, but we never use styrofoam for laminating horizontal surfaces. We do in the walls because when you stand styrofoam up, it's lightweight and it's structural. It's a great product to use, great material to use for vertical applications. A lot of manufacturers use it for their floor as well. We don't. Here's why. Over time, styrofoam can compress and create soft areas in the floor that there's no way to repair. And that is a bad conversation when you try to trade it in or try to sell it when you're done using it. Okay, so it costs you money on your trade values. So here's what we do. All of our floors are 5/8 tongue and groove plywood on top of 2x3 wooden floor joists, 16 on center. This is actually a smaller model, but the 5/8 tongue and groove plywood is the same subfloor you have in a residential house. So that's not going to get soft and wear out. And then in between the floor joists is residential fiberglass, and we use another layer of radiant foil insulation as well. And then it's all wrapped with Darko moisture barrier, which is kind of like Tyvek house wrap, but just for an RV. All right. So the reason that's important is because the foundation is one of the most important things on your camper. Okay. And if you have a soft floor, when you go to trade it in, it's going to affect your trade-in value. Okay. Now, this insulation is part of the Weather Shield package. Okay. Anytime you see this emblem on a Touring Edition, it has an enclosed heated underbelly, forced air heat. When the furnace is on, it blows warm air around the tanks. The tanks are actually wrapped in bubble foil insulation, and the heat goes into that envelope. Okay. You have double insulation in the floor component, just like this. We also have that same insulation in the back wall, in the front wall, and all throughout the roof. So you have 360 degrees of double insulation. The gate valves are up inside the enclosed underbelly, so they're heated. They're protected from road debris. The roof membrane that we use is PVC. It's the best roof membrane in the industry, and it also has a higher reflectance value, which means it bounces more heat energy off than the other types of membranes. So you're not going to absorb as much heat through the roof. Okay. So that Weather Shield is, that's what that means when you see the Weather Shield. This is, without a doubt, one of the best insulated travel trailers on the market. Okay. And then right below that, you have the tie out for the dog. And from what I hear, some people say you can open a bottle with that. I'm going to let you do your own research.